Hello there, Flosstube! This is video number 2. It's been about 2 months. I am sorry. Life kind of kicked me in the butt a lot. A lot. But I would like to thank Candy Bowen for their lovely comment, and also Busy Lizzie Stitches for her comment as well. The comments do mean a lot. It means that you guys actually want to see this crap. I call it crap because it's my video. Other people's videos are fantastic, beautiful works of art. Mine's crap. At least the first couple will be crap, I'm sure, until I get the hang of this, and if I decide to do more, we'll still see. So, Candy Bowen, since you asked so nicely to show the cats, I can show you one right now. This one isn't going to make me bleed today. The other one will because she's not happy with me. So, the troublemaker from last video, if you're wearing earbuds or headphones, please turn down your volume. She's a talker. This is Sarah. She is my grouchy old lady. Oh, baby. You're fine. Oh, you're fine. You want to go back on the heated blanket? Okay. She's fine. She's just very mouthy. She's so mouthy. She's such a talker. All right. And now she's not happy. Because I dared to touch her. Oh my god. All right. So, what have I been doing for the last 2 months? Well, recovered from surgery. I had surgery and recovered from it. It was just a diagnostic laparoscopy. I won't get into the details and bore you, but hopefully things are better now. That remains to be seen. Yay, lady problems. So I did that. I kind of lost my stitchy bug a bit because I was recovering from surgery. It actually hurt a lot more to use the muscles I need for cross-stitching than I thought it would, because I figured, it's all shoulders and arms and wrists and elbows. But I guess I am like a side stitcher or something. I just use a lot of muscles in my torso because I could not cross-stitch while I was recovering. It hurt too badly. So I played a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Switch. A lot of it. We will not discuss how much time I have in that video game. We're not going to do it. At least not this video. So I've been recovering from surgery. I went back to work, of course. Now, I did have something really awesome happen before I went for surgery. So I guess we can start off with my haul section, I guess. This will not be an all the time thing because surgery means bills, which means I will have no money for like the next 3 years. But I do have some haul. We'll go over it. The first bit of haul I want to cover is I won a giveaway. So Garrett and Katie are doing Stitch Mania, the talk show. Episode 2 and 3, they had Christian and Derek from Fortnite Fabrics on their show. Episodes 3 and 4, they did giveaways. I won the giveaway for episode 4. I could not believe it. I found out at work. I went to take my 20-minute break, looked at my phone, turned on Facebook, and right there it was. And I was jumping up and down for joy in the break room at work. I am so happy. Nobody walked in on me while I was doing a happy dance at work. It was embarrassing, but it was amazing. So, if you had headphones, I'm sorry, it's going to be a little plasticky, but I'm keeping them in the plastic so they don't get ruined. So, they gave away the full set of 6 pieces of fabric for their, I believe it's their fall and winter 2020 fabric set on 28 count even weave? Yeah, 28 count even weave. So I've got 6 pieces of 28 count even weave from Fortnite Fabrics. First off, we have cranberry sauce. And as always, my camera will never do these justice, because I'm just not going to. All right, next we have deep fried. Now this is a kind of a grayish, like a grayish manila envelope kind of color. It's very nice. I like it. It's a very nice neutral. All right, then we have an actual gray, liver pudding. And the modeling on these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm really going to need to buy some things from them when I have money. So in like 4 years. It's not that bad. It's just I like to complain. All right, now we have Grandma's Stuffin', which is a yellow. Can we not? That's kind of better. It's a nice yellow fabric. It's very nice. Then we have blueberry cobbler, and this is a very pretty blue. I love it so much. Okay. All right, and then we have the greens, which is green. It is not gray like it is showing up here. It is green. I promise you, it is green. So I got those. So thank you very much, Derek and Christian from Fortnite Fabrics. Thank you, Katie and Garrett, for hosting Stitch Mania. I continue to enjoy that. It's great. All right. So let's do just a little more haul. It's not all necessarily stitching related, but it is. It is and it isn't. The cats are fighting. I apologize. It is a weird day. All right. So I got some more buttons to make needle minders. Like I need more. I don't. But Joanne Fabrics was having a buy 3 get 3 free on buttons. And it included their Disney buttons from the Dress It Up button company. So let me show you those off. I've got Monsters Inc. We got Mike, Sully, and Boo. And of course 2 doors, because fun. Make those into needle minders at some point. Then I've got Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa from The Lion King. I've got some Finding Nemo buttons. So we've got, what is his name? I know it. I do know it. Okay, so we got Dory. We've got Nemo. We've got the most annoying birds ever. I don't know why this is so hard for me today. We have the seagulls. Squirt. His name is Squirt. I wanted to call him Crush, but I knew that was wrong. So it's Crush and Squirt. This is Squirt. And then we have the little thought bubbles for mine, from the sea eagles. Or sea vultures, whatever we want to call them. They're actually seagulls. Alright, next I have Olaf. Because Olaf is adorable. You can never have too much Olaf. You can, but if he's not talking, you cannot. There's Olaf. Then I got the Aladdin set. So we of course have Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, and Carpet. Pretty happy with that. And last but not least, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas set. Alright, so we have Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie. Oh, okay, I know how to do it. So there's Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Are you surprised that I knew their names? I do enjoy The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I do actually have a couple, I have like 4 more that I'm going to make into needle minders at some point. I have some tiny tiny little unicorns that will be made in the needle minders at some point and possibly be shipped off to friends, because since my last video I did actually attempt and succeed to show a friend how to cross stitch on Facebook chat, on Facebook video. That was pretty interesting. It took like 4 hours of our lives. It took a little trial and error, but we managed it. My friend Erica really did enjoy learning how to cross stitch, and I'm so very happy about that. We have another convert, I hope. You know how it is. You teach people sometimes, and if they're far away, it's like, well, maybe they'll get into it, maybe they won't. It's their decision. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next, I have a bit of fabric, but not cross-stitch fabric. I have some... I want to make a project bag or two. And I also need to make a mask, some Christmas masks. And I maybe want to make some table covers, some like tablecloth-like covers for our very new, very nice end tables that we bought at the beginning of the year, before all of this COVID stuff happened, which isn't over yet. I'm not upset because I can't go anywhere or do anything. I am upset because I cannot go and see my grandmother in the nursing home. I'm very thankful she doesn't have it. I'm very thankful they are as strict as they are. But it's been almost a year. I want to go and see my grandmother again. I want to hug her one more time, you know? Wear your masks, people! Please! Alright, tangent over. So, I've got... One of these days, this won't be a train wreck. It won't. Today's not that day, though. Alright, so here's some fabric. I'm thinking of making this into a project bag. I've done it before, but I would like another one. So it's a very pretty green plaid. I love green plaid. I just love plaid in general. I have pajama pants that are plaid, and they're wearing out very quickly because I wear them all the time in winter. I have some poinsettia fabric, and this is actually one I'm going to be making into masks because my mother would like some Christmassy winter, but not too Christmassy masks for the holidays, because we both work out with the public. We have to go out and be face to face with people, even though there's the plexiglass thing. We still have to be out and around people. So I make masks. I make the masks, and we have filters to put in them. We have enough to last us an entire year. Hopefully we won't need them for that much longer, but we have them. So I got some poinsettia fabric. She's very happy with it. She wasn't with me when I bought it, but she's happy with it. I hoped she would be. And this next one is possibly my favorite fabric. And this is one I definitely want to make into like the table covers, because it is just so awesome. It's snowflakes. It's multicolored snowflakes on a very dark fabric so that it pops. I love this. I really do love this. I'm excited to work with it, but I think I need to read up a little bit on how shrinkage works with things you've stitched. Like, is there a way to wash this stuff before I stitch it and then have it pre-shrunk? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm kind of a novice beginner at the sewing machine, just because I haven't had much need to use it, although I have been learning, and it hasn't turned out to be a complete disaster. I haven't broken the thing yet, which is good. So there's that. Alright, is there anything else haul-wise? No, I think that's it. I think that's all the haul I have. I did have 2 finishes since I last spoke with all of you. I was able to finish the tribal beta for my friend's wedding. She has it. I unfortunately can't post a picture of it here, but I'll put a link in the description to my to my Instagram, and I will have a picture of it there, because that will work. It turned out fabulous. She loved it. I got it framed and everything for them about a week before the wedding, so that turned out great. And then yesterday, yay, I actually was able to finish Benjamin from the Mill Hill Nativity series I've been working on all year. So I have him. And since I have them out, because I needed to put Benjamin away, I'm going to show you the handful of Mill Hill kits I've got finished, that I have finished this year, that still need FFO'd. I'm waiting to finish one more Mill Hill kit. I'm waiting to finish Luke, the other shepherd in the set. That we can finish them all at once, and hopefully I will have a garland over that doorway into the kitchen that will have just the nativity set on it. That is my hope. That is my plan. We shall see. It won't be until after Thanksgiving, because I'm not decorating until before then. I'm not trying to rush the holidays. When I rush the holidays, I get tired of the holiday before the holiday gets here. So my mother is banned from watching the Hallmark Christmas stuff unless I have earbuds in or am asleep, because the Hallmark ones I just can't stand. It's all the same story, the same actors. It's just so predictable. I can't. So after Thanksgiving, she can watch whatever she wants and I'll suffer through it. But before then, if she wants to watch Christmas stuff, I don't want to see it. All right. So let's get on with this. I'll show you the rest of the nativity series I have. So along with Luke, who I'm working on now, and Benjamin, Mill Hill releases these in sets of 3, and they did this over 3 years. So I'm going to show you them in their respective sets, but I consider it all one part of the nativity set. So here's Benjamin, and here, whoops, here is Gloria. And Gloria is the angel. It's very nice. Let's see if we can not blow it out. And that's going to be impossible. Okay. So there's Gloria. She's very nice. I will figure out better lighting one of these days. It's not going to be today. All right, and I'm probably going to point to the wrong wise men or one of the 3 kings and get the name wrong, but they are Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthazar. I actually kind of like the skin tones on these 3 because they remind me an awful lot of the 3 kings from the Rankin Bass special, The Little Drummer Boy. That it was such a diverse group for the kings. You had one king who looked Asian. You had one who was definitely African, South African probably. Back then, not today's South African, which is, I think, white-ish because of colonization. I could be wrong. I don't want to get into that here because I'm not educated, so I have nothing to say there. And then you had the 3rd wise man who looked like a medieval English king. I really liked the diversity for those 3. And I was very happy that I didn't have to adjust the skin colors for them. Because I was like, this is cool. Let's just have all 3. I'll say it's inspired by the movie. It also helps that for whatever reason, the thread that came in the kits was kind of already 3 different skin tones for the 3 different kings. So, all right, I think this is Melchior. I could be very wrong. I'm going to call him Melchior. I'm probably wrong. We're going to call him Melchior. Then we have Gaspar. These are very bead heavy, by the way. They are so bead heavy. And then we have Balthazar. I actually really like his coat. It's very, very, very pretty. But so bead heavy. Alright, so there's that. And next we have the the Holy Family, I guess I can call them that. So first we have Mary. And I did do skin conversions on these to make them not the Santa Claus color pink. I wanted them to be more culturally appropriate, or at the very least regionally appropriate. So I've got Mary, and she's holding an oil lamp. It took me a minute to figure out what that was she was holding in her hand. It is an oil lamp. It took me a while to figure it out because I kind of wanted to use some of those colors for her skin tone and couldn't do it. There's Mary. Next we have Joseph. Okay. And finally, the baby Jesus with a sheep and a cow. And then of course his little manger. Now these last three weren't as heavily beaded as the kings, which I guess makes sense. I would suppose the kings being more heavily beaded would be a way of showing off their wealth, because they were wealthy kings. And then you have Mary and Joseph, who were, of course, more poor. So there's that. Next, I have three Santas. I have the Mill Hill Celebrations Santas. So here we have Feliz Navidad. I really like doing him. I'm pretty sure this is a poinsettia. Their beards are fun and frustrating to do, just because it's not the same beard every time. So those are kind of fun. There's that. There's Feliz Navidad. We have Joyous Noel. I probably butchered that for anybody who speaks French and knows how to say it properly. I apologize, I barely speak American. So there's Joyous Noel. And then we have the classic North American Santa Claus, which is, I think, Happy Holidays? Merry Christmas? I think this one is called Merry Christmas. I could be wrong there, but I think it's Merry Christmas. There's that. So, and for anybody who's concerned about the size of these things, if you've seen them and you're not sure you want to do it, they're about the size of my hand. So, about 5 inches from heel to tip of my finger. So that's maybe 5 inches. They're really fun. The beards, like I said, especially, look at this. The beards are fun and frustrating to do, but they're mostly fun. And once you have it done, there's this sense of accomplishment. It's great. All right, I have 3 more finishes, and then I will get to whips, because I have 3 going right now. That will not be a common occurrence, but I have 3. So Halloween just passed, and I didn't get this one up in time. This is Boo. It's another Mill Hill kit. Been on the Mill Hill craze this year. They're not the only things I've done this year, but they're a big part of it. Then I have Winter Bunnies. This one is actually a separate bunny, and then he's just attached to the larger piece that has this bunny here. And then we have what is possibly one of my favorites, and I want to do more of this because it's gorgeous. It's a filigree star. Can we not blow it out, please? Let's see if this helps. Oh, it does a little bit. All right, so there's the filigree star. It actually uses krynic, red krynic in there, and 3 different beads, plus a charm in the middle there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you autofocus, please? No, it doesn't want to. Okay, so there's a little star charm in the middle there with some red beads, some clear beads, and some larger clear beads. I really enjoy doing this. I'd like to do more of them and give them out to my friends as kind of winter gifts for Christmas. I celebrate Christmas, so I give my friends Christmas gifts. They don't all celebrate Christmas, but they indulge me because they get free things. Because I have friends from different cultures and different backgrounds, So I try to learn a little bit about their cultures and try to give them things that are either they just like or things that are not culturally inappropriate or insensitive. You know, don't want to make my friends mad at me. So I have ideas like this all the time to give them Christmas gifts that aren't necessarily Christian gifts, stuff that they can put out and be like, oh, my friend Kat made me this for Christmas because she celebrates and I don't, but it's pretty. Look at it. It's on my fridge. All right. So since I finished Benjamin yesterday, I also started Luke yesterday. So here is my progress on Luke. And we've got a Santa Mickey needle minder up there with needle attached. So there's that. Don't have much to show, and we was able to stitch for a little bit yesterday because we got a new dryer. The old one broke. Thankfully I didn't have to pay for it, but the old one broke. All right. Next, I have my start on the Stretching Room Portraits by Good Morning Maui on Etsy. So here they are. I've got 2 frames done. I've got part of one of the pictures done. And once I get these 2 done, I'll move the Q-snap, get the other 2 frames done, and put the other 2 here. So if you've ever been to the Disneyland or Disney World Haunted Mansion, these are the Stretching Room Portraits in the ride. And if you don't know what they are, go look them up. They're pretty funny. I thought they were great for Halloween. I had this piece of hand-dyed Ada laying around from one of my first and possibly only attempts at dyeing my own fabric. So it turned out a nice deep purpley blue, and I thought it worked perfectly for a Halloween piece, especially this piece. Once I saw these Stretching Room Portraits, I figured that it would be perfect. So there we go. All right, and finally, I didn't do much on it, but here we go. I have whatever I did that's new on my Maleficent Quick Stitch Heaven and Earth design piece. I will do more someday. It's just been a weird year. This has been the year I've stitched the least in the last 2 years since I've started keeping a record. But I'm okay with that. It's, you know, it's what it is. Sometimes life kicks you in the teeth and you don't have time to do your favorite hobbies, or you're just not in the mood. Sometimes life throws a pandemic at you and a really, really, really addicting video game at you, both at the same time. And you just get sucked into that because boy did Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch have my number. Started playing it in March when it came out. I am still playing it to this day. It's fun. It's very fun. It's very relaxing as well. Alright, so I'm going to show you one of the things I'm hoping to start. Maybe not necessarily right away, but something I'd like to get up and hanging in one of these 3 frames back here. So these 3 smaller frames are actually for my holiday Mill Hill kits, my 5x7s. So things like this. I had this one hanging up in the last video in one of these 3 frames. And I only have 6 total. So 2 of these will have to stay up while I put one of my finished Christmas ones up. So I have Mill Hill Button and Bead Christmas Village Through the Woods. And I think this is very cute. Kind of like the song, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. I like this. I want to get it done. It's probably not going to be done in time for Christmas just because my attention span isn't there, but I still want to get it done. And since I have these out, I might as well show you these 3 things. My other 3 Mill Hill pieces. I had one out over here. Oops. All right, so we'll go in order of the first, the closest. I'm just gonna pull them out and show you. One day I will American language. All right, so I have Easter egg hunt. This is very cute. I can't wait to put it out for Easter this year. I don't think I had it done in time this year, but I did get it. I did finish it this year, earlier in the year. Very happy with it. It's very cute. Then I have, I think this is the summer sampler from Mill Hill as well. I like Mill Hill, folks. I really do. I am in love with the Mill Hill kits. And this, the only thing I'm not quite happy with is the bead ribbon or bow up here, because it just kind of flops. So maybe I'll take some clear fishing string or something and try to anchor it so it looks prettier at all times. All right, and the next one I have will be going up on the wall after Thanksgiving when we decorate for Christmas, and that is Silent Night. I do like this one. It's on a very nice printed or painted blue Mill Hill perforated paper. I really like this. So you got your Silent Night up there, Holy Night, all is calm, all is bright. Really happy with this one. And then of course we've got a bead, a button, it's a button. I can tell the difference. No, really, I can tell the difference. All right, I don't think I have much else to show. It looks like I only have maybe 10-ish minutes before this thing runs out of memory. Oh wait, I know what I can show. I do have some other things I kind of want to start sometime soon. Here's one of the large projects bags I made. Nice and thick. It's actually holding a lot of kitted up projects that I want to do. Some of them are only missing a handful of things like fabric. Not that that's important at all to wanting to get something started. Where is it? Aha. These 2. That'll work. One day we'll go through the contents of that bag. Not going to be today though. And that's okay. So one of the things I'm probably going to start sooner rather than later. I might even start at Christmas Day if I don't start it before, just because I'm going to need something to do while I sit at home alone after 2 o'clock because my mom has gone to work. I get the day off. She likes the extra pay because she gets paid double time to work on Christmas Day. It's another white willow stitching piece, and it's the Tribal Santa hat. I'm really liking this one. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. I want to put it on... Something happened on my phone. We'll see if this is still recording. If not, I'm going to have to try this all over again. I'm going to stitch it on a piece of 32 count Herald Belfast linen from Picture This Plus. And of course, as always, this will never show true to color. But it's gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. And then, because I got a liking for it while working on the Headless Horseman up here, I got some Karen Water Lilies hand-dyed silk for this. So I got a red and a white. I'm hoping I got enough. I think I did my math right when I ordered this. We shall see when I get it done. If I could math properly or not. Math is hard. Math is hard when your brain does not want to comprehend math. Alright, and then I actually really wanted to start this one earlier in the year, but I just never got there. I did get most of this stuff for my birthday. I got some of the stuff here for my birthday. So this one is by Dragon Dreams. It's the Fairy Tale Sampler. I found both of these things, by the way, on 123stitch.com. So that's where I get most of my supplies. It's going to be very cute. I think it's going to be one of the only things I've ever done that's really more sampler-y. More sampler-ish. So I wasn't able to find the amaretto fabric they wanted for it. So I got another pink. I got 28 count raspberry Joblin. And I'm not one for pink. I'm not really a pink person. But this is gorgeous. This is a very, very, very pretty pink. I really do like it. I think it will work very well for this piece. The one thing I was most worried about was the floss toss with the specialty threads, and they do seem to show up on that. So I've got two more Karen Water Lilies colors. Oh, and you know what? I could have said this for the other one. The names are printed on the back. So I've got Mulberry. It's very cute. That's actually showing pretty close to true to color. So that's Mulberry. And then we have Sky Blue Pink. Let's see. That's pretty good. There's Sky Blue Pink. All right, and then of course we have the frog charm. I know, we're all cross stitchers. We don't like the frog to come and visit, but I'm hoping if I trap him on his very own sampler piece, he won't come to bother me over in my stitching corner too often. If only that were the way it worked, right? So there's that. Let me get out those other two pieces of thread, and I will share with you the names. That way, if you want to look them up or just want to know more of what I'm doing. Okay, so the white one here is Eggshell, Karen Water Lilies Eggshell. Pretty white. So it's a little variegated. Kind of white and almost like aged white linen. All right, and then this one is called Flame. It is very nice, very Christmas ready. I'm happy with it. All right, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to cut it off before my phone does for me. I rewatched my last video and yeah, it cut off. It cut off in the middle of a sentence. So thank you all for joining me for episode number 2 of my Flosstube. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you want to see other things from me. I have this idea in my head that I might want to do a baking episode, just one, because I'm planning on making my grandma's tassies for Thanksgiving. And I haven't seen anybody on YouTube make them the way I make them, so I might do that. I don't know yet. My kitchen is small and there's no really good way to set up a video, set up a tripod or anything. Not that I even have a tripod for the camera. And I might do that. If you have questions, how I stitch things, what my setup looks like, leave them in the comments. Maybe we'll do a little Q&A section every now and then. And, all right, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a very good week. Maybe I'll be back before the end of the month, or before January. I'd actually like to have it up, the next video up before Christmas, just that way you guys will see my tree when we get it up. We move things around. There's normally a cat stand there. It's in the kitchen because we figured do some of the heavy lifting early. All right, thanks again. Have a good one, and I will see you all next time. Bye.